Outpost to pick a bot lane in this situation. Going into it, presumably you're going to swap, right? You don't want to play heads-up lane against Kalista, especially when they have counter pick. The Ezreal looking like the option for aiming, something he's very comfortable on, and it also gives Beryl kind of freedom to take what he wants. Ezreal pretty good at playing independently.
Yeah, Ezreal makes a lot of sense for aiming here, based on the bans, based on what's left available. Yeah, and on the player.
Into Rumble Maokai as well. Just the Arcane Shift, being able to get behind, you know, like your Skarner, so you don't get caught by the root into the Equalizer, can go a long way. There's a lot of team fighting power from Nongshim so far. Poppy picked up a Beryl, a lot of value into the Kalista, and immediately the Nautilus answer from Lehens. So, considering they left it till counter pick, till last pick, I mean, Nautilus Kalista is fine. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. And you're playing it to two immobile carries. The ult's going to have a lot of value in shutting those down. But, you know, Poppy very comfortable into the Nautilus, can interrupt his dredge line with your W. I think, you know, for leaving the support pick, especially with a player like Lehens, I was expecting something maybe a little bit more. But either way, end up securing that. Overall, I think the team fighting power of Nongshim is kind of insane. Yeah, I think, honestly, Poppy and Skarner together, so much power to slam people in the walls.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we're ready. The top of the rim for game number 1.
All right, so I really think the plan for them should be stack up waves, have Skarner come bot, and just kill Kingen if he's ever bot lane, if he shows up. For now, he's just bullying Showmaker in the mid lane. Jiwoo's not going to be able to do anything to Jiwoo, especially already being down. Oh, Beryl?
Yeah, Beryl's just kind of getting in there, and he's alone, 1v2, maybe even 1v3 soon. I think he's just dead. Yeah, just Beryl things and aiming. Well, he's going to get out.
We have to talk about the top teams defining the meta, and when Beryl is on the top team, he's defining the meta as just, you know, living life fast and loose, living it on the edge.
Yeah, this is the way to play the game. Fisher going very far up. This is a Skarner who can pull him back just a little bit, even with the Valkyrie. Nice big hits comes out from the Skarner. I guess. Fisher.
Yeah, I would have thought getting Fisher that low and him being out of mana, this is surely enough. 2 is greedy.
Okay, well, there you go. The flash on in there, gonna get some revenge onto Gideon. He doesn't have his flash, used it in the kill bottom. So it was all mind game from Beryl's why.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
Yeah, trying to go for the dive here, thinking it's just aiming, but in fact, Beryl was here and now couldn't dash for quite a while, and Lehens went back in, has to flash away, misses the hook. Probably glad that he did, because might have died if he hit that one down, yeah. So must be good now. Jiwoo, nice respect here, actually. I don't know if he's still going to live, but he has sensed that something is wrong, as now just going to try to ult over that, and yeah, he just is going to die now. Is he, though? A lot of dashes do come in. They're trying to save it for Kingen. Everyone's in that lane now. You see Gideon, he would love to get one, but they're just going to call it off and say, no, we're just not going to go for it. We don't have the tools. We don't have our Nature's Grasp up the grubs to make the play happen and feed Kingen.
Yeah, I mean,
go in here. Even the knockup's coming in. A big follow-up from the rest of DK. A lot of players coming up to the top side. Nice hook here from Lehens, who's just trying to body block. The Fate's Call coming in, but now Showmaker joining in on the fight, and they have the damage to Equalizer. Pretty good, but they all just step off of it. The follow-up not there just yet for Kingen. Hook coming in, and now Showmaker thinking about trying to take down Lehens, but it's not quite enough damage, and Kingen when we actually get the teams going head-to-head and fighting. Jiwoo up a level here. Kingen doesn't really seem to care. Hasn't hit either of his harpoons, and now Jiwoo getting in there, wants to fight, but now Gideon shows up again, and Jiwoo getting pushed under the turret here, gets rooted once again. Do they have the damage? Yes, they absolutely do. And the two of them will take down Jiwoo once again as he gets caught out there. Showmaker going for the dashes. A respect flash coming in, and he got a fight on the bottom lane as well, as here comes an ult, and Beryl trying to actually knock him away from the True Shot barrage. They want the kill onto Lehens. Meanwhile, Fisher getting chased down by Lucid, and he'll pick up the kill. Now we got more fighting on the bottom side as Lehens. Did he go too deep is the question. Beryl desperately wants to take him down, and he will, but he also falls, and here's Showmaker once again. And in this 2v1, I don't think Jiwoo's got a chance. That's a big kill here.
They made no intent to disengage here, right? Lehens create some space, that's fine. I don't think there's a problem here. They start working on the Herald. She was on the flank. Ult misses. Herald goes.
Get out.
Why is Lehens going in now? Why is Jiwoo pushing up? they're really not showing the intent that they wanted to leave. And honestly, they could have potentially sacrificed Gideon and let him pick up the Herald, and this would have gone way better. But instead, they're losing 3 people for this play. I think 1 kill and getting the tower bot lane and getting the Herald, I think is weird. But it just felt...
But whole team rotating over, maybe looking to get a punish on a Fisher. He doesn't have his flash, and yeah, 1 Valkyrie, that's not enough to get you out, buddy. He's just dead.
Gaming barrel. You know, Hugh hasn't had a great time this game. He's kind of been punished, but the rest of the team have been making things...
Yeah, you can't do that. He does have Fate's Call, but he's almost baiting his team into a rough spot as Shihu is going to get on in there on the flank. He's got the Callista hopping away, and you can see that they might just have to take the consolation prize of taking down the Nautilus again.
Sit bot lane and look like... I don't know. Well, they're going to fight with Kingin. Is it too little too late?
They got the Maokai ult as well. They've got some sticks into the Otacon. They might just be able to take this and get out. I think DK just kind of let the ball drop there.
Yeah. Problem is, they do lose Dragon. And Dragon is a lot more permanent than the minute away from Baron spawning the end of the buff. Well, I don't see the angle. They're looking for the fight, though.
I mean, they're really going to try to force something. And credit to them, but I don't think it's going to work. Like, they're going to chunk out Siwu. And Jiu's getting pretty low. Actually, Beryl getting low as well. They're going to get the pick on him underneath the turret, essentially. But Kingin is the prize. 200 gold to go over to one of those guys. As
value, but definitely still need more to get this. Oh, no.
Well, getting up against the wall against this comp is not good, as Jiu's just going to die with his flash up. That's not going to feel very nice. As the equalizer comes down, Kingin also just going to die. And there's just no fight happening here on the side of Nongshim. Showmaker, you see, he's actually going to live as well, just barely. As Beryl just thinking about dying to the Baron for some reason, trying to get some vision down. But DK are so far ahead now.
Yeah, I mean, now the gold leads open up a bit, but it just feels like the reason the goal lead for the team wasn't as big was obviously there's an advantage for Kingin.
Easy game for him. It doesn't even feel like he's trying all that hard. He's just making all the right plays as Lahen's trying desperately to make a play here, but he is on a ward, so it might just be free food for Shiwu.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just dead.
Level 16 at this point in time, so yeah, he's just dead. Not really much to do, and this is right before the Mountains soul is going to be given over to DK.
They're so far pushed up. He knows the game is pretty doomed, so you go for a, you know, if it's a play that has a 5% chance of winning, maybe that's your best odds in a game like this.
Picked up here by D plus Kia, and yeah, ult gonna hit onto Jiu. He's just nearly dying underneath his own turret, flashing Gideon into the team as well. That's not a good spot for the Maokai to go. Gonna kind of waste his ult. The equalizer, I barely even saw it do any damage at this point because he's got his finger on that W key. He's not actually in position to block that one, but it doesn't quite matter. The Fate's Call does come out as now Beryl is going to pull Gideon back into the team. Big Impale at the same time, and Lucid will go down as the health bars here on the side of DK not super healthy, but they have the damage, and they will eventually finish off Kingin, and they will look to finish off this game as Fisher desperately just dying to the Gold King, who needs more gold, of course. And down will go the Nexus, DK, very simply, just playing a better game of League. Outside of the fact that I guess the early game was all right for Nongshim, but quickly they made a bunch of mistakes, and DK are just a very clean team. You know, we always like to highlight their wonkiness, but they're just a really good team.
I think it's a double combination.
Oh boy.
You know, I expected it to be support Pantheon. I'm not too surprised it's a mid lane Pantheon. We saw when they played that set Lilia.
Yeah.
Kind of similar vibes. You know, they want a bit of that AD in the mid lane. They also want someone who has that setup. A lot of early power. And, you know, it's unfortunate for Fisher that you can only lane swap between bot lane and top lane, because I don't think I would be wanting to play into the Pantheon. I mean, I say that. You could swap mid and top and put King in mid, but...
definitely a bit, for sure. But it's going to be a pretty interesting game if DK don't get ahead and it meanders quite a bit. Let's see how it does go as we hop on the rift for game 2.
Yeah, we often see phase rush, though, with the Alistar, but I think good value from Glacial. And it's a short-range comp that D+ have, so I actually think you'll get a lot of value out of Glacial Augment in this game.
Well, there's the flash Q. The heal is there, and DK are like, okay. But you can see that what this does,
this insane.
especially with the Xayah as well, is just Very obnoxious. It was a good change. As Lucid is here, by the way. That's a miss on the Q. And now the turnarounds. Gideon in a lot of trouble. He is burning. And one more Q would do it. It goes to Lucid. First blood.
Where Lucid is before you go for a play like that. Because, like, you look, both of them are full HP. Fisher's half HP. The CC doesn't even connect. But even if it does, I just think there's no way they win this.
Yeah. All he says is get engaged on.
And Gideon's going to move over and look to get the dragon. He was coming. He needs backup. You can't. Oh, no. He's got no flash as well.
Yeah, tries to avoid that, but yeah.
Oh, he queued over the wall. He doesn't have it.
Oh, she's going to get scared away by Jiwoo. And here's Fisher. Showmaker arrives. Says, hey, what's up? I'm here for the fight. And there's some action in top lane as well, aiming under a bit of pressure here. He's going to have to flash away. There's the combo and the cannon barrage, but flash on in from Kingin. Even with the root, you're not getting away from that, so aiming just kind of getting himself in a bad spot. At least Lucid is here to try to turn this one around. Should be able to pick up this kill onto Kingin. Maybe not with the headbutt. And here comes, the knockdown. Lahens gives them the thumbs up and says, thank you very much. We'll
see how that goes. We did see Lucid securing the scuttle down towards the dragon, but
Well, he's able to do this, but the cannon barrage is going to kind of zone Shu out as he is going to be able to skirt around it. Kingin, desperate for anything. He's just going to walk into the turret and deny an assist. At least he does that, but he does go down as now Feather Storm does come down. And Jiwoo still challenging them, still wants to take the fight here. Yeah, the TP's coming in, so they gotta get out of here real quick. But, okay, miss on the knock-up here from Beryl. There's the cleanse from Jiwoo. And now a lot of members in Omshim, though, are coming on over. Showmaker has his E available, will be able to block. Another TP's coming in. Showmaker flashes away. But do they have the pressure? They got Shu on the flank, and yes, they absolutely do. Big Yone ultimate, but it's too little, and it's way too late. Fisher very clean, actually, to get the kill, but you just lost 4 kills to DK. D plus Kia immediately cleaned up the fight.
Nongshim make a mistake, and D plus are ruthless about punishing it. And if nothing had happened, if Nongshim had played a bit more reserved, they would have been fine.
Yeah. Well, this time around, DK are losing the fight in the top lane, so they will have to give up all 3 grubs.
How fed Lucid is, which is something you highlighted as potentially being problematic.
Well, Beryl's just going to do some Beryl things here, just going to face check and die.
It's about what I expect.
Yeah.
Beryl will just walk into your jungle 7 times a game, and 6 of them he won't have backup, and the one he does, loses you with.
Yeah, Kingin just... He did not expect them to still be there. He has to use his cannon barrage to get away. And of that, we forced a 5v5 fight against DK right now.
5v5? Why not 4v5?
Well, that might happen too. Kingin's in a lot of trouble here. He has to flash the wall. And I don't think he's getting away either, as here comes Pantheon and Showmaker for the follow-up. Kingin just kind of rambling through the jungle, gets killed. I mean, they could, though. Like, trying to zone Lucid here as the smite will go the way, and now they have the combo as the sleep a little bit late from Lucid. He is going to go down. A massive shutdown for Jiwoo, who is now on the run. Flash on in as they look to punish him for taking down Lucid, but somehow Nongshim able to make something of that play so far. Shu level 12. Look at the front line. Look at Gideon just melt into this, but the barrel gonna hit the back line. Trying to peel the hens, not gonna hit the knock-up onto the necessary members, and that just means the entire fight is so forced from Nongshim.
It's like
and
tank Pantheon.
Yeah.
No, Tanktheon.
Tanktheon, yeah. Well, the hens is dead. Well, he might not die, actually.
Presumably the synergy is, the Stride Breaker slows, and you proc the Thimble winner with that.
Whoa.
Pretty neat.
Well, we found you. He's going to have to cleanse pretty early on, but that is the Rakan buff, or ult down.
A favorable soul. Let's just play at the pace we need.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of teams throw on Otacon. They're not going to do that. Fisher, though, has to flash away here.
Just taking off more and more summons as we go.
Barrage. Shu.
Otacon's at a gank.
Got a little bit lazy there at the end.
Yeah, that's like how my jungler ganks, honestly. Rift Herald's ganking!
Yoinked back in the jungle. You're like, what the hell? How did you even do that?
Rift Herald's ganking, guys. Look, he's coming.
Yeah, well, Nongshim going to send a desperate Otacon here. There's Hex Gates, by the way. They're listening. They're not. The engage comes in. They're trying to burst down Lucid. He is so tanky at this point in time. He's level 13. And he's not going to die anytime soon. The engage is paltry at best. And now Gideon's going to go down. And DK, I said it before, they can do whatever they want. They're going to continue doing whatever they want in this fight. Jiwoo, no cleanse, no anything. You see Kingen actually doing a great job here, but Featherstorm still available.
And win that fight, but definitely lose alive.
Well, Hen's he's going to do his best.
Barrel
cosplay.
Give him the kill. Oh, cowards. Not over yet. Maybe Nongshim are just building false hope.
Yeah, I mean, game 3, there's still a chance. Lucid does take a lot of damage, but the rest of the team is just running away. Lucid?
Yeah, there is not a chance in game 2.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is out of combo. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to die just because he has Atacon buff, but he does have Atacon buff, so...
That's the thing.
Where is...
He's ulting in.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. What is he's tank Theon. Aiming, tanking the turret. He's just going to go into his Featherstorm. Showmaker going the opposite way. Yeah.
Interesting.
About that.
Send it on Baron.
The Lilia's already here.
It doesn't matter. Just, it's all or nothing.
She was here too.
Keep sending it. Just keep sending it.
Yeah. Okay, well, they're going to try to turn on to Lucid. He actually does die. Sleep does still come through. That's a couple of kills. Double kill for the Kaisa. Okay.
Oh,
better than it could have been. They found an angle to find kills.
The global pantheon is still global. Gideon, you don't need to hit your W. Just walk away.
Okay, he's going to the Hextech Dragon. No, he's not. Trying to back here.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He's just going to TP in. It doesn't matter.
He lacks critical information.
Yeah. Well, Jiwoo's here. He can clear the waves. There's no Baron buff. But we got TPs coming in. And, Tank Theon doesn't need you to not have cleanse. It doesn't matter. It's just... He's going to kill you anyway.
He didn't stun you to CC you. He stunned you to proc Thimblewinter. There's a difference.
We are not the same. Showmaker is very much built different in this game. 5-0-3. A big stomp once again from DK.
You know, and especially because you think the other team who looked strongest coming out of group stage was T1, and they are now out the tournament.
Yeah.
D+ with this series are not only putting in a statement that they are still in great form, they're putting in the statement that they are the team to beat in the LCK Cup. And this draft, they've kind of gone out there to a decent
mid Aatrox.
Let's see. So I don't think it's Camille support. It could be. It is Camille support.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Yeah. You know,
How could we be so silly?
No, I said it right when the Camille was hovered, when she was hovering it. I'm like, you know, this could go to Shu. It could absolutely go to Beryl. Maybe even Showmaker. I don't know.
Let's be honest, any pick could go to Beryl. If they fall behind against a composition with Zilean, I don't think they're going to have a fun time. And you know, Aatrox gets his revive back thanks to Zilean.
Well, there you go. Let's jump on the rip for game 3. Inspiration with biscuits.
It was that way for a while.
Like,
yeah, no, he hasn't.
In my brain, yeah, he has not gone for the biscuits. In fact, nobody has gone for the biscuits.
No biscuits? The world's healing.
Yeah, a little bit of a roam up maybe from Beryl.
They both have smite.
He's gonna get in there. He doesn't smite it away, I don't believe.
No, Lucid got the big one.
Oh, he did, I guess, yeah. Smite on cooldown. As now, flash on in, has to flash away. Beryl might just be the sacrifice. He also has to flash. First blood given over to Gideon. Well, at least they got the big raptor. Flashing away here as well is Showmaker.
I expect Camille, like, it's hard to really get like the big ult value on them. He can just kind of sit on top of Jiwoo and they both just shred anyone who comes near.
All right, 3-man dive here onto an Aatrox who has flash. Let's see if it works out. TP comes in before the paranoia, so maybe a chance, but that damage is way too much. The TP is there, but that's a Zilean. Meanwhile, we got Beryl. Nice flash as he predicts that one. Jiwoo just dodges that with Ghost. Yeah.
No, he needed to save it so he could kill Amy.
Well, now we got Galio coming in, and yeah, he's just going to die to the turret shot and ignite. So there you go.
They want to make use of it.
Okay, trying to get the one tap out of aiming, and Fisher will not be denied, and he's got a Shen on his back here too. Lucid.
Oh, he fixed it!
Oh no! It's a double.
I'm
going for it. Talking about timings.
Oh.
Predict on the flash. He's having a good time. Meanwhile, trying to bully, aiming once again.
Wait, he nearly just smashed him.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a return to the old times. You know,
his role is in this game. I hope it's not to face check and die.
It is.
It was to face check and okay. It was to face check and die. That's his role in the game. It's to face check and die. I figured it out. Well, Xiu, this time he's not face checking a bush, but he might still be dead. And he's gonna flash and still
On the
die.
other side, Kingen doesn't even look like he was in a lane swap.
And now you see they're trying to desperately do this Rift Herald, but we've got everybody joining in on the side of Nongshim. Did they go too far? I do wonder. 666 gold does go over to Barrel, but he will go down. Lahens, they're desperately trying to kill a Shen, and they will eventually be able to do just that. Kiting the Aatrox once again. Here is Xiu and Kingen. The res going to maybe be denied here. Yeah, it's not going to come through, and Nongshim just waited out, take the win in the fight. And
that's literally what happened. We're fighting.
We're just fighting again, and that's aiming, getting into melee range of an auto-attacking.
Hey, Barrel got the Herald.
Yeah, he did. Guess what Nongshim got? 3 kills. Definitely better than the Heralds.
Let's see what he can do with that.
It's a very fast Wukong, but as you mentioned, this Galio's still tanky, even building AP, and there is the follow-up. Everybody just pressing their buttons on in. The Fear gonna lock down aiming. He is done for. Lucid gets the res, but the rest of his team is dead. Xiu dies. It's a 17th kill over to the side of Nongshim. We're looking for number 18. Might not
and
get
Lucid is going to execute eventually.
Will he?
Right?
Will he?
Oh my! Why did he went out of turret range?
And he went back the way that.
Whatever. It's only Shen gold, right? Right.
I mean, they're all here. They know they're all here. Want to deny an Otacon, but now they're just all in position to get dove all together. In goes Gideon. That guys, this comp plays itself. Press your buttons. Go in. Nongshim. Press your buttons and go into the enemy team. Looks like they finally are able to figure out how to do that. The res comes in, and down goes Barrel at the same time. The res does.
The Showmaker one.
Fight over the red buff. Okay, the
You
stun.
can get it quickly.
Oh,
Lahens got it.
Lahens got it.
Of course he did.
Deserved.
Yeah,
Deserved.
he deserved it.
Yeah.
He deserved that kill too, but unfortunately
They're keeping them around. I mean, this could be some shutdowns.
They have Atacon now.
Yeah, that's true. Well, trying to ult out of this one, and now aiming.
Where's your satchel? Where's your satchel?
He doesn't have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
perhaps shouldn't have used it defensively.
Showmaker on the run.
Hopefully the Hens takes that kill. Did he? Oh,
Okay. We'll play on a Jiu. Do they have the damage? The Cyclone, another bomb? Oh, he's too fast. Oh, the speed up.
who's faster?
Oh, the Shen. The Shen is going to win out in the end. Lucid, the
Oh, he
fake.
fakes
The
it.
fake. He wants the kill.
No,
he
they
wants the
block it.
200 gold, and he's got to get it. You don't need Satchel against this. It's fine. He's got a res.
It was a bait. Be in the satchel, so he'll.
Yes.
Yeah.
200 gold.
200 gold.
Baited. Excellently done.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh, he. You know what he did? He bought Zonya's. Dies again. The 071 Aatrox.
No, wait. Hold that thought.
081
Yeah.
Aatrox. I just love how they did this Camille flex to bot lane. And both the Camille and the Aatrox are combined 1, 15, and 2. I think it's less impressive. Everyone in Sonali is just a thing we've seen. It's only Barrel. By the way, he's 3 levels down on Lahens.
Yeah.
Lahens will just kill him. Look, look how much damage he did to him.
Like, they knew they shouldn't go in there, but they're like, you know what? I'm just going to go in anyway.
No. He's worth a fraction of that.
Really?
Flash for flash, right?
Yeah, you got another speed up soon.
Speed up Ziggs, make him waddle really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Face checking the brush. And yeah, the damage they have is just obscene at this point in time. Barrel's there as well, just to go for number 9. Lucky number 9, he says, as he falls.
You know,
Down will go the Baron. I don't think it's 3 deaths per minute, by the way.
Sorry, 1 death every 3 minutes. 1 death every 3 minutes. 3 deaths per minute is impressive even for Beryl.
Yeah, it's like almost 100. They're just going to press their buttons
there he goes.
And go at them. There he goes, 1 in 10. So he's hit number 10, lucky number 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, Nongshim, they take advantage of DK's happy gaming, and they'll take a game down.
정태야, 내가 이번에 앞에 쪽으로 리플 볼 테니까 이 연계해봐. 빨리 말고 진정고 있을까? 하나, 둘, 셋. 아, 까비. 야, 정우 왜 켰어? 아, 뭐야, 나 본다. 살짝 볼게. 까비. 천천히. 뽀당가. 야, 타워쳐. 야, 5부터. 싸워, 이거. 타워쳐. 타워쳐, 얘들아. 아, 그럼 5초. 타워쳐. 타워쳐. 아, 나이스. 한번 날아가. 아, 예.
I think I would if I was in solo queue. Hey, but Beryl did more damage than Shiwu did, so something to be said for that. And Lahens nearly did as much damage as like Showmaker and Aiming, not too far off.
Just report Camille Aatrox and move on to the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, Vininar, Varus.
In terms of like the melee engages, it kind of is just Litz. Taric more of a defensive pick. You could pick it, you know.
Sure.
So we'll lock it in. This did get played in the LPL recently. I think it was game 5 of BLG against TT. On picked it, and I'm pretty sure they lost that game by like they were like 10k goal behind at 13 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a pick. One of the problems is, though, Taric into Pope, Varus, and a LeBlanc.
Yeah.
One of the things with Taric is you want people to dive into you and to stay in the fight, right? You want the fight to extend so your ult gets value. If LeBlanc jumps in, one-shots your AD carry and jumps out again, Taric is literally 0 value. If Varus just fires an arrow at your AD carry and doesn't engage, again, Taric is low value, so doesn't feel like the ideal pick in this scenario. LeBlanc Viego are going to come out, and we get the Aphelios for Jiwoo.
Could have been a good comp against a different type of comp. We'll see if they can make it work. If their lanes work out, maybe they can. Let's jump out of the rift for game number 4. Might have to play very safe, especially if Showmaker gets fed. Electrocute buffed, right? Just playing LeBlanc is Showmaker, so he's going to get a lot of value out of that.
Such a short cooldown. It's normally not fun, but Taric is that guy.
The flash on in. Fisher, he can't get away. It's just a solo kill. Showmaker. He's putting on a... Sorry. I know I'm sounding like Chronicler a lot today, but...
Toss.
Got him.
Man, so much damage from the Electrocute as well. Showmaker just loses like 40% of his health and dashes away.
He's got refillable. Just ran out, actually. TP's coming in, so he's going to land the chains here. I don't know about this TP as Meganar finally hits, but not very well timed from Shiwu. And now, it's Lucid, though. Meanwhile, he's like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I'm just going to come in here and steal and grub.
Why did he TP in there? I'm wondering. I mean, I know why he wanted to be top, but why did he TP there specifically is what I'm wondering. I mean, clearly they want grubs.
Asserting dominance.
So don't end up doing more, but now D+ just... Oh.
Yeah, engaging here straight onto the Taric, and now he's going to drop his ult, but it's a little bit too little too late. As Lucid goes in, and now he's Taric himself. Brings a jungler with him. Meanwhile, she was just doing the grubs.
It was like a Nico sneaking up behind him.
Yeah.
There could have been a Teemo there.
Yeah.
He needed to know.
All right, well, in terms of checking, we're doing it again. The face check comes in, and Taric's dead again. Lahen's just bullied.
Time before he died.
Oh, Shu. There you go. He's got the better Gnar to go down, and that is a huge amount of execute damage coming out from Gideon there. They're not going to be able to land the stun here. No. Aiming. Oh, there's the slow. Uh-oh. Jiwoo, rather, has to cleanse. And just like that, aiming, just securing
not so fun
spells.
playing.
Oh, he's so dead.
He's so...
Wait, why is he going that way? He's just going in to die.
What happened?
잡았다. 앞에 로플.
Got him. Aphelios Snow Flash.
Crack.
Carol is bot, and you can't say you didn't expect this because he's been bot for about 10 minutes.
Well, Kingen able to steal it once again, and now Beryl is here, but there's 4 members from Nongshim going up against 1 Meganar, and I think Yeah.
That was a very unnecessary flash, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And they commit so heavily towards the bot side. Now, Fisher struggling to hold on here. They do trade towers. But the Herald's going to get a second charge. I mean, I guess he pressed E and then he pressed F, which is next to each other, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting Barrel.
All right, they're going to get Barrel here. You know, they have finally done that. Now we got the Tark ultimate. Maybe some value. No, the Lee Sin just goes down. And Lucid is just going into another player as this is happening. That's another kill onto the Aphelios. No way for him to get away. The chains just go wide from Kingin, and the flash comes on in from the real Gnar to secure this fight win for the side of DK. Even a slow to come in. Another stun as well on the Kingin. And there's just no hope for him. Aiming, diving the Azir turret, but this Viego will not be stopped. And when the Viego just gets to do whatever he wants, I guess he's not Paperman after all. And Fisher gets away for now.
You know what? We were talking... Oh,
for now, I said. Oh, the chains missed.
The root in, and then the reset. Oh, the Hendry just went.
Yep, this is just going to happen. Lehen says, Beryl, I could do you one better. I saw you in that last game, but...
He's like, wait, Beryl dies and they win
Hold
the
my
team
beer.
fight? It's my...
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, you. He's got Flash. Can he get out? He's got Gideon nearby. He's actually just fighting Lucid. As Showmaker came on over. He could have. But instead, he's just going to kill Gideon anyway. Because you know what? League is a 5-man game.
Guys?
You don't have the damage, but he's going to use his ult onto only Beryl as well. Well, there you go. The Tark ult landed onto Lehens. He was able to get it down. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite matter here as finally they break through the Banshee Veil. Will they be able to kill Showmaker? The answer is always no.
The second damage item. You can just go Banshee's Magi's.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just never going to lose his Magi's. They have Lucid to do the Otacon and keep it leash, so they can just dive while they get it.
I think
live.
We don't get to see it.
Yeah.
Fights are happening. I mean, D+ are low, but they do have Otacon buff.
Yeah. Might be able to get one of them, but the flash is clean, and Kingin's getting pretty low. They get the one. There is a kill, though, for Shiwu. He does pick that one up. Aiming's got no mana, so he's going to go down as well. Okay, Lucid, don't take what I said like too far out of context. You can't just do whatever you want, as maybe he can. The Tarek ultimate comes in. Beryl is tanking up so much. He's still alive, finally. They do get him. The kick is nice on a Lucid, but okay, that's a kill. Over to Shiwu.
I want to see what we can do.
He's pretty void stacked, if you know what I mean. Gonna land the chains here. Yeah, that's Lehen's really trying to up his quota. And he's gonna deny.
Oh man, he can steal this.
No, they're just gonna totally pull off of it. Entirely pull off it. The stun comes in. Perfect timing for the burst damage. Very nicely coordinated there. As finally Fisher trying to do something. And instead he's just gonna Zanya's in the face of 3 guys that can burst him down. That's the Baron. And yep, 25 stacks now for the side of Showmaker. He is just doing insane amounts of damage, and you can't get away from him. The chains land perfectly, and the Gnar is gigantic as well.
Yeah. D+, pretty decisive game. I think we knew long before the Nexus explodes which direction it was going in, but definitely, unless.
Yeah.
Well, it looked neat.
It's a lot of purple. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I think we had a goofy game 3. Credit to Nongshim. They had a good draft in game 3. Kind of discredit because Nongshim came up with a good comp and executed well. There was some great plays in that one from Fisher as well. But for sure, D+ a lot stronger on the day.
I don't know exactly what Showmaker said, but the whole crowd laughed. So just being Showmaker, it's like he's at home. He's streaming. Just with all of his buddies at the same time. Having a great time.
Oh, aiming did more damage without electrocute. Okay, Showmaker's stuck.
And without Magi's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he was showing them on the computer. It's like, look how much damage I did.
Maybe it's because everybody on the enemy team was really squishy, so Showmaker would just kill them so fast.
They ran out of health.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisa for the appeal and interview translation, joined by Showmaker, who had a phenomenal performance today. D+ Kia is still undefeated here in the LCK Cup, starting from the group battle. How are you feeling right now? I mean, over the course of the few years, I have never been on top of the standings like this. It feels amazing. I hope we can win the upcoming winners bracket match as well and make it to the finals. Game number 2 was very, very interesting with your Pantheon mid. So far, D plus Kia only used Pantheon as a jungle pick and a support pick, but today it was yours. Showmaker, so far in your entire career, you were not able to get a win on that Pantheon pick. So what kind of strategy was behind? We were going over some of the options for the AD champions on the mid lane, and then recently I saw Doinbi going for Pantheon mid with a Strike Breaker and a tier build for the tank items. So I thought it was really, really good. Speaking of Fimble Winter, what made you think that it's a good item for Pantheon? I just copied whatever Doinbi built. I didn't really do the calculation because Doinbi is a true pioneer, so I just followed this way. Unfortunately, Game 3 was actually a big loss for D plus Kia. What kind of feedback went back and forth after that game? Well, I told my teammates that I'm going to play Zillion and it didn't go well, so I realized that I'm not going to play that again. And we just wanted to pick ourselves up together for Game 4. And then in that Game 4, LeBlanc was popping up, carrying the entire game by herself. Even building Mejai's and getting all the stacks early. Of course, LeBlanc is one of my confident picks. As we head to the later phase of the Fearless draft, and then it was the second phase of the pick and ban, I thought it was a perfect spot for LeBlanc to hit every spot that was needed. And just like you mentioned, with this win, you are now on the winners bracket. You will be playing up against either Genji or Hana Life Esports. What are you expecting about the matchup? Both teams look so scary, honestly. So we will just do our best, no matter what. And anything you would like to say to the fans before we close out the interview? We will make sure to display our best performance in that upcoming match and make it to the finals. Thank you so much. And that will be the end of the POM interview with Showmaker, and back to the space. Thank you.